WrestleFest 2. The name of it sounds perfect. Sounds like the greatest stage of them all the way. Let's go. Now, as I go down the aisle, the Great One walks and leaves his presence of his footsteps grained in the grass. But WrestleFest 2, all the way in the OLBW. This, I remember when Jaden made him himself. I was in the backyard and I saw him spray painting. And I went to him, I said, Jaden, what are you doing? And he says, I'm going to make this backyard wrestling group and I am spray painting the sign, and this is my first time spray painting. That was Jaden's first time spray painting, and those letters look so good. I'm like, how does he do it? The Great One tries to spray paint, and it looks like a little preschooler trying to make a drawing. I'll admit it. But as I said on Twitter, and yes, Crazy J has a Twitter, that the birthday bash was a success. It was awesome. It was electrifying. But now I have to prepare, and I can't wait for WrestleFest 2. I can't wait. Because on WrestleFest 2, I get to go on and main event again and defend my undisputed title against the second Royal Rumble winner, Shamrock. Now, let's get more on Shamrock here. Shamrock is a guy that came in, just a new guy, walked out United States champion, and then later on walks in United States champion at the Royal Rumble and walks out Royal Rumble winner. And now he's going to walk in as not the United States champion, and he's expecting to leave with the undisputed championship. That's what he expects, at least. Now, I want to get on a side subject. Ace Connors. I do not try to avoid your name, my friend. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not saying you're a bad wrestler and all. You're a good wrestler. You're great. But the reason why I talk to AJ Bernardo is not to be weird, not to look like a creep, but I want to talk about the greatest of what I see in my opinion. And when I talk about the greatest, that means I am targeting someone. That means the Great One Crazy J is targeting a Mr. Above Average AJ Bernardo. Now, he recently became the BWE champion. Congratulations. But, for whom that said that me assuming that I'm going to be BWE champion, it's ruining your reputation. Because everything you do is strict and well done. I can see that. But for me, assuming to be BWE champion, which is somehow ruining your reputation, sounds like total BS to me. That is like if AJ Bernardo said in a video that he was assuming to be the OLBW champion. For me, I would not say, you can't do that. In the OLBW, we're strict and stuff. You cannot say you're assumed to be the champion. No, if he says that he's assuming to be champion, then by all means say it. As long as you can prove that, go ahead and say it. But the thing is, soon I will be BWE champion. Sooner or later, in the future somewhere. But when you come to say you can't assume, but you should come down to one of our events, that basically has me saying, I will come down to your event, but not to watch, but to conquer. Now think about that. Conquer. A word used to, how should I put it? Assume that you're going to crush your enemies and vermin like little ants. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to beat you guys in the BWE. You guys are very tough. You're very big. I'm not going to be able to easily put you down. You guys are amazing wrestlers. But if I did went there, I walk right in. I kick someone's candy ass, 1, 2, 3. And I walk out. What does it say to the BWE? Not that BW superstars are better. It's not saying that at all, and I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, as soon as I leave, it should send a message that people, not just in Newington, and some random guy that's not really friends with any of them, by hanging out with them personally all the time, just only by talking time to time with one person, which is AJ Bernardo. That's what it shows. It just shows that some random guy from another backyard wrestling organization can come into your show, your place, your world, and walk out like nothing happened. I can go in there, Ace Connors, PJC, AJ Bernardo, all the others. We put a great electrifying match. And as soon as I hit the crazy bottom, in the center of the ring, not trampoline, ring, and I pin you 1, 2, 3, and I walk out, I want you to post in the comments and tell me what would that say and what would that impact on the BWE as soon as I leave the arena, as soon as I go through those curtains. What does it say? And do you want to know why? The reason why is, I'm not trying to prove something. It's not, I just want to be in the BWE. It's because I want to prove that I am the most electrifying man in backyard wrestling in Connecticut history. And people around the world can hear me. They feel electrified that I'm saying these words. Because the world is listening.